All right, we made it. Awesome. Well, we've got Hudson here from Fullerton, California. And we promised an interview with him. We promised to interview our student spotlight for this session or for this week. And I'm really glad to have you. Hudson, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So thanks for being on this and loved your music. We played it earlier. And yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself. What age you are, or you don't have to even share that, but just share where you're living and how you got involved with Beat Drop.
Um, I'm 13 and I'm in. I live in Fullerton.
Where's Fullerton for those that don't live in the
um,
U.S.?
in California,
Okay,
Orange County,
okay. United
and
United States of America, right?
yes,
Yeah,
um, I got in Beat Drop from I was looking through Instagram and I saw the ad
yeah,
on for you guys because I'm into a lot of music stuff anyways, and I
yeah.
was making music before.
Okay,
And I saw that, and I saw the free music production class, and I told my dad hey, check this out. It's like a free class. So we did that, and now we're in the jungle from that.
cool. And because I remember seeing from your dad, you felt because you had some experience, so it was a little bit basic for you at the beginning, wasn't it?
A little bit, cause in the first class in the first session we were talking about kicks and snares and this is what everything sounds like and
Yeah,
that kind of stuff. And I already knew what those sounded like, and I was kind of just
yeah,
going along with it. But as stuff progressed, I was finding more stuff that I didn't know and learning new things with it. But in the beginning, it was a little bit easier
yeah.
for me.
Well, that's great. And now you're in the jungle, right?
Yes.
Tell us what you like about the jungle. Do you like the format? What do you like about the components of the jungle and what you're learning?
I mean, I really like the Discord and being able to talk with other people and collab with other people. That's a pretty cool thing because otherwise I really don't know where I would find somebody to collab with if I wanted to. So it's a lot easier access, and also being able to get feedback for music I make is also nice to see because sometimes there might be something that I don't hear that other people might hear, and that might be good to
Yeah,
get advice on.
yeah.
So that's
And,
that's
and that
also good.
feedback's coming from both like beat drop instructors and then also other students, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
a little bit less other students, but it still does happen.
yeah. Very cool. And how do you like the live sessions? Do you like tuning in live to do the challenges? Tell us a bit about the challenges and if you like those or not.
I do like them. I'm definitely going over the topic and then giving the challenge is pretty good because sometimes I might not know what's going on or how to do it. So just having it reviewed, and if we're doing we did the automation
Hmm.
one a while ago, and just having going over how to do it and how to get started with it and then making a track with it is a lot easier than just going okay, just do automation and make a song.
Right.
So it does make it easier.
That's great. So tell me a little bit about your music. Like what kind of music do you like making the most?
um I don't really know. I'm making a lot of different styles of music, from more chill and lo-fi type of stuff to more like what you heard in Power was more future bass,
Yeah.
and also some more, I don't really know what to call it, but more um, hip hop instrumentals, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Sure.
And I also kind of like dubstep because of the sound design, and I really want to be able to make that because that just sounds really cool.
Yeah.
How using just I don't really know how to explain it, but I really like the sound designing aspect of dubstep.
What do you think? What is the biggest? What was the biggest challenge for you in learning music production? Was it just lack of resources, or like what was the biggest challenge that you found before you found Beat Drop?
Um, I don't really know if I really had a huge problem because originally I just had I was just using GarageBand and I like on my iPad and I was just making stuff with that. And then when I found Beat Drop and then I got Ableton and then I just kind of like went in on my own, like as well as like some other like YouTube stuff, like just like how to use Ableton. But like it was mainly just me just like figuring it out on my own
Yeah,
and just like so like the only real problem with that would just be like the time of just like figuring out like what all the buttons did and like just trying to
for sure.
yeah
Did you
figure
did you
everything
feel
out.
like doing the next level and doing the jungle kind of helped with that?
Yeah, because at this point I really know my way around Ableton, or at least the intro version. So and I know there's like lots more features in the standard and suite versions of it,
Yeah,
but like the intro version I know really well and I'm able to make a song and use like tons of different features really easily.
tell me about this song that you got played. You guys were is this Rick was telling me you were walking around a department store and a shopping mall or something, and you heard your music. Tell me about that.
Um, that was in a hockey store because we play ice hockey. Me and my
Yeah,
brother do, and like my dad knows some of the people who work there,
yeah.
and so they found the song through his like through him posting it. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
So so because of that, they had like listened to it on their own, and they'd put it on their like store playlist.
Yeah. How did
So
that feel hearing your song in like a store?
it felt really cool. It did. It was really nice.
Yeah. Did you know it was going to happen?
Um, I kind of did because he said so, but I
Oh
didn't
yeah.
know it was gonna happen like when we entered the store.
Yeah.
Because the guy just like when we were in the store, he's like, "Hey, we saw your song is on Spotify and we checked it out."
Nice.
So
So what kind of aspirations do you have for your future, for down the road? What are your aspirations or your musical dreams?
I mean, really just to like be known and popular within my own music and just like releasing it in the dream in like the dream thing that I sent.
Mm-hmm.
I said like to be like known through my music and being confident in releasing it and having other people enjoy it, which is really where I'm still with that.
Mm-hmm. You're kind of having that happen though, aren't you? Like
Yeah,
you walk in and your people in the stores hearing your music, the store managers playing it. That's pretty cool.
yeah, and I'm almost at 500 streams on the album, like on Spotify.
That's
And
awesome.
I'm out checking it right now.
That's
Um,
very, very cool. How does that feel?
that feels amazing because I never thought that would happen. Like my most successful video on my YouTube channel is a song that I released a while ago that has 101 views last time I checked it. And now I have 460 streams on an album on Spotify. So that's like a huge difference in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because I'm going from just like whoever finds the YouTube channel to whoever finds like a Spotify thing, which is more like looked at for music.
Yeah.
So
That's pretty cool. So, what would you say to other Hudsons that are out there who are wanting to learn more? What would you say to them about Beat Drop and the programs? What would you tell them who are aspiring the next Hudson coming up, maybe 8, 9-year-old Hudsons?
it's an interesting thing thinking about more of me, but I feel like it would just be like to just like go do whatever like feels right
Mm-hmm.
for music, because with me I was just kind of like I stumbled across it and I checked it out and I was like this I feel, it was pretty basic, but I know that there was more levels, and I thought that it was gonna be like I thought it was gonna get more increasingly harder and get to where I was in at the time very quickly,
Yeah.
and it really paid off in that way. So like I wouldn't have been in where I am right now if I didn't like click to like learn more about the ad, or like if I completely ignored it, or if it didn't come up, or if I wasn't on Instagram in the first place, then I wouldn't have found that. And I feel like since I did that, really, that's why I've gotten like better at music production a little bit quicker, because I've been able to have other people listen to it, go over like other like tips and tricks in the like challenges.
Yeah.
So
In the jungle, you mean?
yeah,
Yeah, very cool. Well, Hudson, I'm really grateful to be able to chat with you, and I'm really proud of what you're doing. Keep it up.
thank you.
I hope we can continue to help you and kind of propel you quicker to where you're going. And yeah, so we'll say goodbye, and we'll let people know about what you're doing, and we'll post this. Anyway, I won't end the call, but I'll let you say goodbye, and then I'd love to chat with I'd love to chat with your dad if he's around. So anyway, I'll edit this a little bit, but Hudson, thank you so much for joining us on the Student Spotlight, and we'll see you in the jungle, I guess.
Okay, see you in the jungle.